Hey there everybody, I'm Zigor Campos and yeah, you guessed it, it's another video about Jacob deGrom. But this one is not gonna focus on his ridiculously beautiful mechanics. I made a video on him, you should go check it out. But this one is about his ridiculous, absolutely stupid 2018 season. That season, Jacob deGrom was absolutely crazy. I mean, he was so ridiculously good. And I'm going to take an in-depth look at his performances during that season. So here we go. Let's take a look at his general stats. Overall, he pitched in 32 games. He started 32 games, finished with a 10-9 record. Despite a 1.70 ERA, in 217 innings, he allowed 152 hits, which is ridiculous, 48 runs, out of which 41 were earned, allowed only 10 home runs. He allowed 10 home runs in 217 innings pitched. Wow, 46 walks, 269 strikeouts, a 1.98 FIP, which was the best in the National League, 0.912 WHIP, 6.3 hits per 9, 0.4 home runs per 9, best in the National League, 1.9 walks per 9, 11.2 strikeouts per 9, and 1.99 runs against per 9 innings. Wow, that's the difference between runs against per 9 and ERA. That runs per 9, it counts unearned runs. It's always going to be higher than ERA. So he made 32 starts, out of which 28 were quality starts, which means he pitched at least 6 innings and allowed 3 runs or less. That's 87.5% of his performances. Now, out of those 28 quality starts, 26 were quality start plus. That's 92.9%. Quality start plus means that he either pitched more than 6 innings or allowed less than 3 earned runs, or both. So, here's the thing. In games in which Jacob deGrom won, he had a 0.89 ERA in 70 and 2/3 innings, which is insane. In losses, games in which Jacob deGrom lost, 2.71. So you have a 2.71 ERA in 9 games and you lose all of them. Thank you, Mets. Then in no decisions, which is also a very crazy stat that people don't seem to remember about Jacob deGrom, his ERA was 1.63. 1.63 ERA in no decisions. Okay, that's very, very impressive. Let's take a look at the monthly performances for Jacob deGrom now. In March, he only pitched 1 game, 5 and 2/3 innings, and allowed 1 earned run for a 1.59 ERA. April, 5 games started, 33 and 2/3 innings, a 2.14 ERA because he allowed 8 runs. Very impressive. But he was even better in May. May was the best month of deGrom's 2018 season since he pitched 5 games, 26 innings pitched with a 0.69 ERA. That is ridiculous. Then he struck out 37 and allowed 2 earned runs. 2 earned runs in 26 innings. Wow. I mean, Jacob, you are something else, man. June, 6 games started, 42 innings pitched at 2.36 ERA, allowed 11 runs, 49 strikeouts. In July, 4 games started, 31 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, 30 strikeouts, a 1.74 ERA. In August, 6 games started, 43 and 2/3 innings, a 1.24 ERA. Wow. 60 strikeouts, allowed only 6 earned runs. And in September, he allowed 7 earned runs in 35 innings pitched for a 1.80 ERA. He pitched 5 games, struck out 45 people. Okay. Now the Mets, of course, they sucked when deGrom pitched. They were 14 and 18 in games in which deGrom started, and they gave him 3.49 runs of support per game. plus the bullpen was absolutely pathetic. So there's this stretch for Jacob deGrom between June 23rd and August 3rd. This is absolutely incredible. I mean, this will not happen again in baseball. I mean, you'd have to be super talented and super unlucky in order for something like that to happen to you. He started 7 games between June 23rd and August 3rd. He allowed 11 runs in 51 innings, which gives us a 1.94 ERA. His record was 0-5. 1.94 ERA in 51 innings, and you lose 5 out of 7 games and cannot win a game if your life depended on it. Oh my god, I love this season. This is incredible. His best start of the year. This is also a pretty interesting thing. He didn't have a single start. He was consistent, but he was never exceptionally good in any start when you look at game score. His highest game, he never went past 90. His highest game score was 88. On September 26th against the Atlanta Braves, he pitches 8 innings of 2-hit ball, shutout, 10 strikeouts in 110 pitches, which gives us an 88 game score. That was his best start of the year. His worst start was almost a quality start. I mean, that's how good he was. His worst start of the year was almost a quality start. The thing is that he pitched 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, and only threw 86 pitches. If he had allowed 1 run less, it would have been a quality start. It was April 10th against the Marlins of all teams. So, I mean, this is such an incredible thing from deGrom. Let's take a look at his wins. During his wins, 5 2/3, 1 earned run, 6, 1 earned run, 7 1/3, no earned run, 7, 1 earned run, 8, 1 earned run. I mean, every single one of his 10 wins was a quality start plus, and the most runs that he allowed during a win was 2. He allowed 2 runs in 6 2/3 innings during one of his wins. And that's the most that he allowed during a W. So 70 2/3 innings, he allowed 7 earned runs, which is crazy. In his losses, he lost 9 games. They were all quality starts. He got 6 innings of 3 earned runs, which was the worst loss that he had in 2018. He ended with 63 innings, 19 earned runs in his 9 losses. And they were all quality starts. Okay, well. He had 5 games in which he got shut out, in which he pitched shutout baseball and took a no decision, which is ridiculous. He had 13 no decisions. 13 no decisions in which he pitched a total of 83 innings, allowing only 15 earned runs. Let's take a look at the ERA right there, because that's absolutely incredible. His ERA in wins, when he won the game, his ERA was 0.89 in those 70 2/3 innings in those 10 games. Now, in his 9 losses, in which he pitched 63 innings, allowing 19 earned runs, that gives us a 2.71 ERA, which is incredible. And then his ERA no decisions, 1.63 after allowing 15 earned runs in 83 innings pitched. Imagine pitching 83 innings just to take a bunch of no decisions. That's, oh wow. Allowing 15 earned runs, having a 1.63 ERA in 13 games. 13 games, 1.63 ERA, and they are all no decisions. And you only win 10 games. Oh my god, I love baseball. I love baseball. That stretch, I think the thing that amazes me the most about this incredibly ridiculous stretch that we'll never see again, that stretch between June 23rd and August 3rd. 7 games started, 11 earned runs, 51 innings pitched, a 1.94 ERA. The man went 0-5. Come on, Mets. So that's Jacob deGrom for you in 2018, and that's gonna do it for today. I hope you like, comment, share the video, subscribe, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.